Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, so the market's flush today as Bitcoin's Silk Road looks like the profits they made of the Silk Road, the 2 billion. I guess some of that was in Bitcoin, and they were moving it over to Coinbase, and people were really getting worried here. Plus, the dollar, of course, hit 105 again, and there were some other things coming happening. The Feds were talking about not the Fed, but the bankers and the elitists were talking about how the debt and all the economy and all these things, and so a lot of fear mongering and fear going on, and so the markets, the crypto markets really didn't take it lightly there, and so in the stock market also, the Dow flushed today, and also the SPY and the QQQs also flushed today as well with Bitcoin. So everything flushed the downside. Can this continue tomorrow? Of course. Um, Bitcoin. Usually, you want Bitcoin to go down. If Bitcoin's going to flush, you want it to flush 10%, right? So today's around 5%, I think. We want if you're gonna buy Bitcoin, you always want it to flush at least 10%. For some reason, that 10% mark is always a good mark, right? So when you see Bitcoin flushing, you always want it to go down around 10%, and somewhere around 10 to 15%. But 10% is usually the key, and then you want to start buying there if you're looking to buy Bitcoin here. Okay, so it says here that the U.S. files notice to sell 130 million Bitcoin linked to the Silk Road agent. Now I think they have even more than that, but so I'm not sure when they're going to sell the other Bitcoins that they have because they moved like 30,000 Bitcoins over. So I don't even know what. Let me do the math on that on my phone. So they moved like 30,000 Bitcoins over. So maybe they're going to be selling it little by little. And is it going to be over the counter, or is it actually going to be on Coinbase? Because they did move it to Coinbase, which it seems like everybody that wants to dump on the markets always moves it to Coinbase. Why does Coinbase, first of all, why does Coinbase always mess up when Bitcoin is flushing or skyrocketing? Number one, and they've been doing this since it's been happening since 2016. That's a long time. That's 8 years of the same problem. Number one. Number two, well, nobody else has this problem, right? So that it's on purpose, right? If nobody else has this problem and you've been doing it for 8 years, it's because you're doing it on purpose. And then number two, why is everybody choosing Coinbase to be the place to dump on the markets? Why is Coinbase allowing people, entities, to be able to be able to send their tokens to them and then dump it on them and then dump it on the markets? So I don't think Coinbase pro crypto, man, because some of the things that they allow is really like red flags. It's like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, and it's not like they haven't stopped any of this stuff. It's been happening for years. So I don't even know. Anyway, so let's see, 30,000 Bitcoins times, what's the Bitcoin price right now? Let's go to Bitcoin price. Okay, Bitcoin price is, if this is even a real price, let's just go with what it says here. 65 65. So we gotta move 65.7. I gotta go back. How you go backwards though? Okay, there you go. 65,776. Okay. $1.9 billion. $1.97 billion. Okay. So they moved about 30 to 31,000. Um, okay. So they moved about 30 to 31,000 Bitcoins to Coinbase, around $2 billion. And they've done a notice to sell 130 million so far. What are they going to do with the other? What are they doing with the other Bitcoins? The U.S. filed notice to sell over 2,900 Bitcoins. What are they doing with the other Bitcoins though? Unless people were mistaking and it wasn't actually 30,000 Bitcoins or 31,000 Bitcoins, it was only 3,000 Bitcoins. Was it 3,000 Bitcoins or was it 30,000 Bitcoins? Because all the reports I saw earlier was 30,000 to 31,000 Bitcoins that was moved. Matter of fact, let me see. Let me see if I can. I post something in the Telegram group. I know that. Let me see the transaction. Yeah, it was. It was 30,174 Bitcoins. The U.S. government just transferred, and this is from this one of the guys on Vivek on Twitter. He said, this is what I posted in the Telegram groups. He said the U.S. government just transferred 2 billion in Bitcoin from Silk Road Seeds funds, probably selling. And this was transferred to Coinbase and confirmed, and it was 30,174 Bitcoins. So why are they only selling 130 million right now? What do they plan on doing with the rest of the Bitcoins? Right? So we don't know. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Are they planning to sell a little bit here, and then when the markets try to pop up, they're going to sell it. They're going to sell dump on us again, and they're going to use it as a weapon. All April, May, June, July, and use this as a weapon to try to dump Bitcoin every time it looks like Bitcoin is about to go up. I wouldn't be surprised if they're trying to do that as well, right? So it's not a coincidence that this is the month that they chose to move those bitcoins over and scare everybody, right? In April, we said April is going to be a rocky month, up and downs, right? So it's not surprising at all that they start April off with sending 30,000 plus bitcoins to Coinbase to scare people, right? So and now they're only selling 2,900 of them right now, but what are they going to do with the rest? Tomorrow we could get another notification that they're going to sell 10,000 of them, right? And then Bitcoin, everybody's buying Bitcoin right now, and then it flushes down to 63, 62, 63,000 tomorrow, right? So this is a game that they're playing with the people and the retails. It's embarrassing. This is what they do. But we said it was going to be a rocky month anyway, so could Bitcoin come down a little bit more? Yeah, of course you could definitely hit that 63, 62,000. We really don't want Bitcoin to fall below 62,000, right? And if it does, then we maybe get a double bottom there at 60,000. But if we want to keep the higher lows, then keep those higher lows going. And we had 58, 59, we had 52, 58, 59. We had 60,000 last dump, and on this one we might, if we can stay around that 62 to 63,000 for Bitcoin, that's another higher low, right? So and then we can start and then wait for the halvening and then let the halvening happen and then boom, Bitcoin is on the races to the top as people start to buy Bitcoin because there's not a lot of Bitcoins anymore, right? So people realize that you know owning Bitcoin is going to be something special because the halvening keeps cutting it in half, the rewards in half, so there's less rewards being dumped now, right? So all the rewards being dumped right now is going to be cut in half. So that's just more bullish for the bulls, right? So let the government play their game right now. It's April, consolidation month, rocky up and down month until the Bitcoin halving. Then I think we probably explode after that, but to the upside. But you never know, right? You never know. But usually we get a pre-halving dump, and then we get a little sideways action, and then we get the halving, and then we start to make our moves to the upside significantly, right? So maybe the government knows that, and so now they're like, let's prepare to try to stop them from getting millions of dollars here by selling some of the stuff for the Silk Road or seizing assets, and then dumping it on the people as Bitcoin tries to go to the upside towards 100,000 plus. We're gonna constantly be selling Bitcoins to try to stop it from getting to 100,000. Maybe we're pretty sure that's what they're doing, right? We're pretty sure that's what they're doing. Their goals are. Um, Okay, so is it a good time to buy Bitcoin right now? Up, down 5%. I like big. I like if I want to buy Bitcoin, I like Bitcoin when it's under 10, when it's dumped 10%. But yeah, maybe it did that lit earlier today. Maybe I don't know. Well, how low did Bitcoin go? 64,000. I don't know. So, anyways, yeah, I think Bitcoin went to 64,000. So I'm not sure if that was 10%. Maybe it was 7%, 8%. I don't know. But either way, I like when Bitcoin's down 10%, and that's when I don't buy Bitcoin, but I might start buying some of these altcoins, right? So we'll see how that plays out. Take a look at the top 100 to wrap up the video here. What do you guys think about the government constantly selling Bitcoins, having a whole bunch of Bitcoins sit to the side so that they can dump it on us as we try to get Bitcoin over 100,000? It's just ridiculous. These people want you enslaved. They hate people making money. They want everybody enslaved to their new world order systems and everybody to be broke and poor. And so they can't stand that Bitcoin wants to go to 100,000 and everybody's so bullish. And so they just come out and they just do stupid stuff like this. So it's just ridiculous. Okay, so everything to the downside. You can see all the red today. And will it continue into tonight? I guess we'll wait. We'll wait and see. Litecoin's up 8%, folks. Is Litecoin up because of silver? I don't know what the price of silver is today. I don't know. I used to follow all those silver people. I'm not sure what happened to all of them. They all like just disappeared or something. Um, I used to get all my silver quotes from all these people, and then all the time, all of a sudden, all these people are gone. It's almost as like everybody just disappeared. Okay, so let me see if there's anything here on silver. Can I get this thing over here? All right. Gold is up 1%, and there's nothing on silver. Oh man, they didn't give me silver. Okay, so we got gold up 1%. Okay, so that means silver is probably up as well. Silver prices. Yeah, silver's up. Silver futures market at silver $26 now. Heading towards that $30. That's why Litecoin's up. Litecoin is the silver of cryptos, right? And we talked about how Litecoin's going to go run when silver runs. So gold and silver are running right now. Okay, this is interesting because if gold and silver, if silver, no, forget gold, if silver, because a lot of you guys don't even own gold, but if silver makes a move and breaks this $30 area here, and makes a move and heads towards $50, $100, $300, that's gonna be crazy, right? And so watch out for the Vietnamese dong as well, right? Silver connected with the Vietnamese dong, right? So Litecoin, silver, and the Vietnamese dong running together, right? So that's something to watch out for there as well. So silver's running, Litecoin's running with silver, it's connected to silver, and silver and Litecoin are connected to the Vietnamese dong. All right, so that's what's going on there. So nice to see Litecoin doing this thing. They're letting it go. I guess they're letting it be free a little bit here. Mantles up 2%, Makers up a little bit there. Everything else flushing to the downside. Will the government put another notice out tomorrow to flush another 10,000 bitcoins on us? I guess we'll wait and see. Flare's up 15%. How? I don't see it on the chart. Doesn't say that. It must be a mistaken. I don't know. Up 5% in the last hour. Wow, somebody's loading up on Flare here. Okay. Someone says, that's you, currency. You're loading up on Flare. I already have Flare. I wish I could load up more on Flare, man. I wish I could buy more Flare. And then the BitGet token is up. We got the Flare dividends is coming on the 11th. Maybe that's why they're loading up on it. So we got the dividend coming on the 11th. Hopefully it's around 5% divvy. That's gonna be awesome. Yeah. So, and I'm just building up my position through staking and divvies, right? So, and we're hoping that when XRP finally breaks out and the case is over, and XRP heads towards that $15 to $30, Flare's going to head towards that $1 to $5 with XLM, right? XLM and Flare both $1 to $5. So so Flare's only 4% right now, and we got it going up to that $1 to $5 range as well. And so yeah, that's one of the gems. It's at 67 now. Remember, it was out of the top 100, and then it was at the bottom of the 100 when I did my video last year, and I talked about it as the top 100 sleepers gems, right? And then God told Apostle, because Apostle asked God for a coin, and he said, your brother in Christ already gave you one. If you watch his video, it's down at the bottom. It's called Flare. Remember that? So, and he told her it's going to $1 to $5 in the bull cycle. So Flare's gonna be incredible, folks. Okay, and that's everything else is down. AKT is up 2%, and that's about it, guys. All right, so let's just watch Bitcoin here, and of course we watch Bitcoin and we chart Bitcoin all the time on Patreon. So you guys can follow me there on Patreon. Currency 365. It's a new month, so you come have some fun with us there. And if you guys shorted on our sell signal on Bitcoin on Patreon, you could have shorted Bitcoin on Margex, right? So if you guys are following on my team on Margex in the link description, you could have made a whole bunch of money off of Bitcoin on our sell signal, right? Watch our buy signal, sell signals on Bitcoin, because then you could just go 100x leverage on Margex and make a lot of money, right? So, yeah. Anyways, it is what it is. So let's see how this plays out for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is at 65,800 right now. And we'll watch and see how it all plays out. Peace out. God bless. Hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Is this dump over, or does Bitcoin needs to go one more time down towards that 10% before we say, okay, I think we're done now, right? I think Carl did a chart video, I believe, and he targeted 60. I think he targeted 62, 63,000, if I remember. So we haven't got there yet. We're at 64,000. So that doesn't mean that we have to get there. We don't have to ever meet the targets, but Bitcoin, I want Bitcoin to be at least, if a Bitcoin's going to drop, at least drop 10% for us, so we can at least know when to buy some altcoins. Because right now it's like we don't know if this is a good time to buy or not, right? So it's like, I mean, it's always a good time to buy if you're looking long term, but for people that are, doing other trading and stuff like that, or looking maybe just for next month or two, it's like, man, we're waiting to see if this is the right time to buy or if this is the wrong time to buy, because we buy here and Bitcoin has another 5% flush to go because the government still has a ton of coins to sell. Then we screwed up, right? And so then we look all mad and we don't want to talk to nobody, right? So, anyways, peace out. God bless. Let's see how it all plays out here for Bitcoin. Is the government going to do another notice tomorrow for another big flush on Bitcoin? I don't know. We got to wait and see how this plays out. But the fact that the government has all these Bitcoins that they're seizing from all these places is very disturbing, because they're going to be able to use it against us and just constantly dump Bitcoin on us during the bull cycle so that people don't get to get the wealth that they're deserved, right? And so that's their whole goal, is to make sure that people in this bull cycle do not get as wealthy as they wanted to get. Maybe you were supposed to be worth $50 million after this bull cycle, and you only make 3 million. The government's going to be so happy if they can stop people from getting to their desired goals, right? And so that would be a disappointment if you walk away out of this bull cycle in 2025, 2026 with only $3 million. That's going to be embarrassing. That's not embarrassing, but it's going to be sad. It's going to be, you got, because of what's coming, the agenda 2030 and all of the satanic stuff that's happening around the world, and that's coming, and the devastation that's going to be coming in America with the new digital system and all this stuff, and removing the middle class, and everybody's either poor or rich. You're gonna need way more than $3 million. You know what I mean? Like, you're in trouble if you only have $3 million, right? So we're gonna have to you got to make way more than that. You got to make more than that. Don't be led by greed, but just understand that we need more than that. We need more than that, right? Because like I said, some people saw themselves in private jets and stuff like that because flying. You couldn't even fly in America. Like, it was so bad. Like, you had to have like all types of poison in you and all, like, you know what I mean? Like the mark of the beast and all. Like, so you have to have your own jets and stuff. So think bigger picture, like of what's coming. So that you're gonna need your own planes. You're gonna need your own. You know what I mean? You're gonna need your own land and farming and all. Like, you're gonna need your own stuff. So $3 million is not gonna cut it. Okay. So multiple streams of income as well is going to be a key as well. Multiple streams of income, making income while you're sleeping. And getting to up to like 300 100 million 300 million 300 billion. You're going to need to think bigger picture like that to be able to take care of your families and friends, because they don't know anything right now. They're they are brain dead right now, most of our family members and friends, let's be honest. And so God has given us the wisdom that we're gonna need to be able to take care of everybody. Right? So we have that burden on us, and let's become legends. All right, peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next video. Let's watch to see if Bitcoin, if the government's about to dump some more Bitcoin on us tomorrow or not. I guess we'll wait and see how that plays out. Peace out. God bless. Bye.